And maybe I should finish by saying some of the feedback I had from students. And I think students find it challenging. It's really hard. It's challenging because it makes them rethink entirely the way they're used to working, particularly in terms of learning languages. They come from a system where, to some extent, some of them might have got away by rehearsing language items. When they come to us, they can't progress using that technique, because particularly in the way we teach languages in our department is a content integrated language learning approach. So they really have to learn to acquire language through acquiring knowledge, and that for them sometimes is a big challenge. So they do find it very challenging, and often is when they are in year 2 that they realize the impact of the project. So reflecting on the experience, I would say as well that another key outcome of working on that project is how we change the dynamics of the classroom. I feel like I'm ready, and I said we to start with, because actually I feel like it's both I and the students are engaging with each other in a different way. It's like we want to collaborate a lot more. So less teacher-led activities and much more collaborative activities in the classroom, and so this change in dynamics, which is based more about around dialogue, understanding issues together, discussing issues, and kind of interacting and building knowledge together rather than one person transmitting the knowledge to students. And this kind of is subtle, but this subtle change, what I've noticed is that I'm thinking my activities in a different way. I've started doing more collaborative tasks, particularly, let's face it, I think Google Docs are wonderful, and Google Apps really allow a lot of collaborative work in class. For the first time this year, I've introduced activities like peer editing, or for example, students construct a text together. So different groups are given different parts, and then they have to come up, the whole class has to come up with a coherent text together. And the feedback from students, from that point of view, is very positive, and a number of module evaluation form did state that they particularly enjoy the collaborative work. So this is an area that I'm going to develop, and I have no doubt that this came out of that project, because we kind of nurture, this is my feeling, we nurture dialogue in year 1. We put students in a situation where it wasn't about us telling them what to do, but them coming up with ideas, us discussing them together, them refining them, then again getting feedback. So we've changed the perspective that they have regarding learning. Or I do hope that they have changed the perspective, but my impression is that this has had an impact on the way I teach in the following year.